Beyonce is overrated. Oh. Cultural appropriation. What YouTubers do I have beef with? Y'all are so messy. Oh my god. Brexit and the rise of xenophobia. Abortion. Ooh, okay, cool. Stop it. Where is my soup? I'm gonna need a biscuit. Oh, there's only 2 left. That's sad. Should I eat both now? No, let me save one for later. Oh yeah, my top says Marvel because I marvel in the glory of the Lord. Haha! Shit, it will. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Puff and we're back and we're better with get you there. It's your boy Ehis. I'm back again with another video. I haven't done a video like this in a while, you know what I mean? We've behaved ourselves on this channel for quite some time now, so I thought it's time to just rattle things up a little, you know, break the table, why not? So I put my Instagram story the other day, dropped some controversial topics, and I'm gonna talk about them, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a flip on my unpopular opinions video. You guys dropped a lot of topics. Let's get it started in here. Beyonce is overrated. Oh, cool. Now, I am not a resident member of the Beehive. I am not part of the Buzz clan like some, but Beyonce deserves every ounce, every liter, every kg, every gram, every meter of respect she has. What other metric system are there? I think a lot of people that say Beyonce is overrated, there's a lot of self-hate. Boom, the end. Cultural appropriation, stop it. Don't do that. Don't try that. I don't want to see that. I've come to the point where I actually see it as a compliment. I feel like a lot of people that like appropriate other cultures is because they lack a connection to their culture or they have no culture of their own, period. Black culture is becoming more of a trend, slightly problematic in my opinion, but that's another conversation for another day. There's a very thin line, that thin, between enjoying a culture whilst respecting it and then appropriating, so educate yourself. Next one, drinking alcohol for fun. Sounds like an addiction to me. The mentality of having to drink to have fun is slightly problematic to me. If you can't have fun sober, then you have to have a serious conversation with yourself. I'm sorry to let you know, honey, you got a little problem on your hands. Oh, rise and shine, Kylie Jenner. Kylie, shut up. The Kardashian Jenner clan, KJK, no, KJC, Kardashian Jenner clan, yeah. They just know how to monetize on anything, which is something I really admire from a business perspective. As a consumer, you know, in this generation of consumerism, it's just a little bit annoying. It was a joke. I'm very sure when it was like Twitter and pop culture that kind of like took that segment out and kind of then used it, and that's what made it funny. To then wake up like 2-3 days after to see t-shirts, Rise and Shine merch, Kylie trademarking Rise and Shine. I am over it. Anti-consumerism has come and bitten our necks, and she's here to stay. She's been here for a while. She's not going anywhere. It was funny for like 3 refreshes of the timeline on Twitter. Next one, what YouTubers do you have beef with?
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
Y'all really love messiness. This is not the channel for that. Do I have beef with anyone? No. Do people have beef with me? I don't know. If they do, they also have beef with God. If you're fighting me, you're fighting God. Hallelujah. It's kind of like a school, you know? You'll make friends, some people you won't necessarily get along with, which is not the end of the world. Yeah, that's that. I'm not beefing anyone. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I really have a degree. That's the way I like to keep it. If I meet a fellow YouTuber and there's a genuine relationship there, that's cool. After man them, that's squad. But if I'm friends with someone and, you know, due to just humans being humans, because we're all toxic to somebody at the end of the day, we start being friends, then that's fine. I wish them all the best in life. I hope they prosper. And I know this comes across as very sarcastic because I have a sarcastic tone, but I genuinely mean it. At the end of the day, life goes on. Yeah, abortion. My viewpoints on abortions are thus. As a Christian, I do believe that life begins at conception, not at birth. But at the same time, I do take into account that sometimes women might not be able to give birth. Understandable if she chooses to abort it. The input of men, I think you can make a suggestion after you know you've given somebody belly. Definitely think, yeah, the man can say, oh, maybe we don't have the money to do so, and that's fine, but that's where it ends. You know, you can contribute, but that's it. I don't think the man can actually weigh in on the decision because you're not going to carry the baby for 9 months. So therefore, after you give your opinion, the decision still lies with the woman. That's my unpopular opinion around abortion. I think it's an opinion that makes sense. Brexit and the rise rise of xenophobia. Brexit did not cause a rise in xenophobia, it's been there. It's just I think Brexit allowed for us to kind of like see it at a political level. Obviously, Brexit does have its advantages in some way, shape or form. I am not a pro-Brexit person. I grew up around the EU, so for me, it will always be pro-EU. Brexit didn't lead to the rise of xenophobia, it's been there. It's right there in the face. You just need to open your eye and see it. Women working after marriage. Women shouldn't work after marriage unless they broke their leg and they need to take some time off. Maternity leave, if they want to take that. Why else shouldn't women work after marriage? I've got a cold and need to stay at home, can't go to work then. There's no valid reasoning to me as to why a woman shouldn't work after she got married. This ideology of, oh, when she gets married, she should stay at home and raise the kids. It's not even an outdated concept in 2019. What am I talking about? This was outdated years ago. Goodbye. Gina Rodriguez. Ooh. Ooh. Our good sis, Jane Villanueva, what's her full name? So sis got a bit carried away listening to Lauryn Hill. She said something she shouldn't have said. My opinion around that is as follows. A lot of people like to taste a drip of success and then immediately, due to the mindset they've grown up with, white people do it better. So my issue is that a lot of ethnic, BAME, black, minority, whatever term you want to use to categorize, they will then employ stylists who are white, PR who are white. Everything around them will be white because inherently that's the mentality they've grown up with. If I surround myself with a white team, I'm more likely to stay successful for longer. That mentality is a problem. Why? Because of such. You will then do something like our good sis Jane did. If your MUA was maybe black, she would have been like, ah! And then maybe there and then she would have stopped and not posted the video. Your publicist should have immediately caught with immediate effect and automatic alacrity. X baby, take this down. Being black and being conservative. Okay, the Conservative Party is not inherently built on racism. Definitely stands in benefit of the wealthy. In the country we live in, the wealthy just happens to be predominantly white. Do you see where I'm coming from? They obviously support that because they have some benefits, and it just tends to be black people that have climbed up the social class ladder, which is perfectly fine. Personally, support the Labour Party as one, a young person, one as a student, one as someone who believes that the EU is something we should remain in, and we should just, you know, write an email or send them a snap and be like, haha, joking, didn't want to leave. Yeah, so black people being conservative, I have absolutely no problem with, as long as they also still remember they are black. Conscription, ooh. In my opinion, there's not one single country in this world I would put my life on the line for. Sorry. No. Other people might be like, you know, have very strong nationalistic feelings. Oh yeah, this is my country, Brexit means Brexit. They will, you know, happily do that, and that is great for them. I wish you all the best. As for me and my household, there's not a single country I'm dying for, on period. What should be celebrated more, Pride or Black History Month? I'm not gay, so obviously Pride isn't something for me to celebrate like that. For me, as a straight black man, the problem I have is white men run the world. That's unfortunately how it goes. White women, you're at a disadvantage because of gender. Black men, gender is at your advantage, but you're at a disadvantage because of your race. Black women, boy, you're not at an advantage anywhere. More time, you're just sexualized, but cool, let's move on. When it comes to Pride, white men benefit from it if their sexuality obviously drifts into that direction. Pride is celebrated around the whole place. My problem isn't with Pride. My problem is that Black History Month, however, basically gets zero attention. Don't see that same energy. Why? Because white men don't benefit from Black History Month. You see Black History Month, white men, of course, they wouldn't. I'm not coming from a comparative point of view, or Black History Month should be celebrated more because I'm black. I just feel like Black History Month definitely deserves much more respect. There is so much that's done during Pride, but Black History Month, if you're lucky, you'll get a poster of Rosa Parks, maybe Martin Luther King Jr. and you know, the I Have a Dream speech. That picture will maybe go around, you know, if it's not too radical for them. Malcolm X. Those are the only three faces we tend to see. There's a lot of modern black history. Yeah, I just feel like let's do more for Black History Month. That's that. Oh, clout culture. Clout don't pay the bills. When EE comes to remove money from your account, you won't pay in clout. When you go to Aldi to buy your groceries for the week, you can't pay in clout. When your landlord is breaking down your door to collect rent, you can't pay in clout. Try and get business savvy, read books, watch videos, read online, read articles, learn from people that have worked before you, and try to, you know, flip the clout into coin. That's the word of the week. And isn't clout just be like hood famous? No, I don't know. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I didn't shake too many tables. But even if I did, I did. That's that. But anyway, stay blessed, don't stress, never vex. Like, share, comment, subscribe. The cool kid is out. And now I can treat myself to my second biscuit because I saved this for the end of the video. Yum. Bye. Hope you care what you say, fuck if you say.